And welcome to this week's edition of Utah Business Matters, your weekly television window to small business here in the state of Utah. And we come to you today from Age Performance here on the corner of 13th South and 11th East in Salt Lake City. The goal to maintain your body's health and fitness even as you age.
My uncle was in a nursing home, Doxy Hatch Medical, I think was the name of it, and I went in there to visit him. And when I was in there, I had this thought of what would happen if these nursing home residents did real aggressive strength training like athletes did. And at that time, there was some early research going on in the late 80s and early 90s with exactly that. Strength training like a young person or like an athlete would do for nursing home residents. But I knew my emphasis wanted to be with older adults because I just knew that there was a strong connection with how we could live better later in life and how to keep our muscles strong. And we brought in, equipment that was, more senior friendly. It's pneumatic. It's made in Fresno, California by a company called Kaiser Fitness. So it has two purposes, soft on your joints, but also allows us to move quickly with resistance safely, which is critical because we need to move or train our bodies with fast movements as we get older. The top elite training centers for elite athletes in the country use the same equipment for their elite athletes because of that principle of training at variable speeds or fast speeds, which you can't get with free weights. So this equipment is not only great for seniors, but it's fantastic for any level athlete. A major reason of why we move and walk slower as we get older is not because of aging, but because of the loss of that fast twitch muscle fibers. So therefore, it makes sense to do things to bring back that fast twitch muscle fiber. What we recommend is working with a trainer twice a week.
Many of our clients come like Monday and Thursday or Tuesday and Friday. Sometimes one or two visits, especially two visits, is ideal because they have the recovery time, and as we age, of course, the recovery time is one of the things that kind of sets us back.
I have a master's degree in gerontology, study of aging, and so I train all of our trainers on how to work with older adults, and we're all experienced and we're all certified.
Most of our clientele wants to remain independent. They want to continue to do the things they love, and the results are great because it's just kind of everyday movement that we're doing that they can do better and get stronger.
We don't have any mirrors. We don't have televisions. It's very calming, but yet very effective workout.
Having a knowledgeable person there, knowing your situation, oftentimes knowing injuries, knowing weaknesses, knowing goals, is terrific.
We've seen a pretty good separation between those from 40 to 50 to 60 to those then from like 65, 70 and up. When someone comes in and they're 70 or older, we know we can make a big difference in their strength and their mobility and their lives. But at the same time, there's more rigidity in that group than the younger group. And it's harder to get that mobility or that flexibility back.
Equipment like this, like the Kaiser that we use, the air-driven, is going to be around, and they really keep improving this to where we can monitor and individualize the workout on a machine with just either a push of a button or a little computer chip.
One of the things that Paul stresses with the trainers and with the clients here is nobody gets babied. You can still work hard, but yeah, definitely, let's do your capacity. Let's get you feeling good.
I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and I was doing an osteotomy where you cut the pelvis, and I was having trouble moving the pelvis, and I realized I needed to get stronger again. I started coming here to make myself feel more like I did before, stronger, like there wasn't somebody I had to ask for help to move a heavy bag of something or help me remove a screw from somebody's leg. And it's made a tremendous difference.
What things can we do to make aging better, or make it so when we are later in life we're more functional, we can be more independent at home you know, we can stay in our home longer and not go into assisted living.
Paul knows what he's doing. So if you got a problem someplace, you know, like I have trouble with my back, he knows exactly what to do here so I don't hurt it, so I strengthen it. I'll be 70 this year, my wife will be 70 this year, and so we feel pretty good. Keeps us strong. Lets me ride motorcycles all over the country.
Now, I had been diagnosed with osteopenia, which is like one step below osteoporosis, and my doctor had put me on medications. And the more I read about the medication, the less I liked about what I was reading. So I called Paul and started working out with him, and he's fantastic. So after I had been with Paul for about 1.5 years, I went back and had another DEXA scan, which measures bone density, and my bone density improved 1/3. Age Performance has been just great for me. I can't recommend it highly enough.
And each time I hear a story like that, I make it a point to tell them quite sincerely, this is why I do this, and this is why I've been doing this for so long. And as long as I continue to feel this excitement about it and hear these stories, I will continue to do it. And it's a gift that we all have accessible to us. You know, it's not me, it's just our bodies respond really well to a physical stimulus. Like, you know, and you couldn't dream up a medicine to do what it does. You just can't.